In this video, I'll be showing you guys which cards to be investing in right now to make a lot of MT in NBA 2K23 Myteam. So the cards you guys want to be focusing on are going to be from the new edition promo. Not going to be this one with the Dark Matters, because these are the Dark Matter Dwayne Wade, Dark Matter Oscar, and Dark Matter Chris Bosh. They are going to lock in for a Dark Matter Prime Mystery player, and this could be a really top tier Dark Matter, but I don't see it being worth locking in, 5 like 300,000 MT cards. That's just going to be way too expensive. So the one you guys want to be focusing on is going to be the second one here that you're going to have to lock in 5 Galaxy Opals for. Right now there's only 3 available: the Danny Granger, De'Aaron Fox, and Dennis Rodman. And this is actually going to lock in for a Dark Matter mystery player, and that is going to be really good value if you guys take into account how cheap these Galaxy Opals cards are. So for example, if we just do the quick math, on average you should be able to get all 3 of these cards for under 30,000 MT, right? And then if you get the other 2 that are going to come out on the next 2 Tuesdays, that's going to be on average 30,000 MT per card, which is only 150,000 MT for a Dark Matter player. I mean, unless the Dark Matter is absolutely terrible, I don't see how that's bad value if you're going to be able to get the 5 Galaxy Opals for under 30,000 MT. That comes up to 150,000 MT for that Dark Matter version. And the way you guys can make a lot of MT from this is investing in these Galaxy Opal cards, whether it's the De'Aaron Foxes, the Dennis Rodman, the Danny Granger. I mean, you can try to take a guess and pick up a lot of one of these cards and try to go for the gatekeeper, or if you have a lot of MT to be spending, you can just pick up maybe a couple of each, right? And you can just hold on to these cards, and their value will most likely rise when this set does become available. And I think 2 weeks from now is when this set will be completed. You can see Rodman is going to be expensive out of the 3. So far he looks to be the gatekeeper, but usually what happens is it looks to be like Rodman's going to be the gatekeeper, but then maybe in 2 weeks when the new set does, or when the set does fully complete and the Dark Matter is available to lock in for, usually the gatekeeper changes. So I wouldn't just go all in and buy Dennis Rodman. What I'm personally going to do is just buy all 3 of these cards, and I'm going to wait to buy Rodman on Friday, because you don't want to buy him right now because he's like 50,000 MT. So I can guarantee you guys on Friday, if you're buying at the right time and looking at the right time, I can guarantee you that Rodman's going to be a lot cheaper than the 50,000 MT is going for right now. So if you guys want to invest in a Rodman and a De'Aaron Fox, these type of Opal cards, I think is going to be really good value, even just to hold on to. So for example, if you don't want to buy multiple because you don't have tons and tons of MT and you're hoping that the Dark Matter is going to be good, what I'd recommend doing is just buying these Opals when they drop for cheap. So if you guys want to buy De'Aaron Fox now or buy Danny Granger, they're going to be at their cheapest when they first drop. I'm recording this on Tuesday night, and that's when De'Aaron Fox is probably going to be his cheapest. You can see right now he's going to be about like 23,000 MT, which in my opinion I think is great value for, once again, like if you're doing 25,000 MT times 5, I believe if my math is correct, that's only 125,000 MT. And if you're getting a guy like, let's say, Fox for a little bit cheaper, and then you're having to spend a little bit more on a card like a Dennis Rodman, and then it kind of does even itself out. I can't exactly buy one right now. Literally everyone is trying to buy them. But yeah, De'Aaron Fox. Wait, did I not get that one? Wait, did I put a bid on him? Oh, I put a bid on him. I gotta actually buy him. But yeah, so what I'm gonna do personally for this set, I'll talk about the other 2 sets here in a second that you can make a little bit of MT from if you really want to invest in. But I think this set's just gonna be really good to hold on to if you guys have a decent amount of MT, because I bought Danny Granger for 20,000. I just bought De'Aaron Fox for about 23,000. If I can get myself a Rodman for maybe 30,000 MT, on average, this set's probably gonna cost me around 25,000 MT per card, which really isn't that bad. That totals out to 125,000 MT for a Dark Matter player. I feel like that's pretty good value, unless they make the Dark Matter like completely terrible, which definitely is an outcome that can happen. 2K is very weird with these lock-ins. If they realize that a lot of people are gonna be able to get these for cheap, they might make the Dark Matter player not that good. But if this Dark Matter is anywhat decent for 150,000 MT on average, that's going to be a really good price for a Dark Matter card. So if you guys want to invest in some Danny Granger, some De'Aaron Foxes, and some Dennis Rodmans, I think that's going to be a really good idea. But like I said, for Rodman, I would wait till Friday when he'll most likely be a lot cheaper. And then talking about the other sets, if you guys wanted to invest or just hold on to a JV and RJ Barrett, I mean, TJ Warren once again is pretty expensive right now. I'd wait till he goes down most likely on Friday. If you guys just want to hold on to all 5 of the diamond cards or all 3 of the diamond cards and just lock in for 2 Galaxy Opal players, I mean, think about it. You can get all these diamonds for, let's say, 3,000 MT. If you lock in for 5, right, that's only what, 15,000 MT for a Galaxy Opal player, I feel like you're not really risking too much, right? If the Opal's terrible, you can just sell them back for pretty much what you bought them for. Maybe they'll go up in price. Like if you want to buy them for 3,000 MT, and let's say it's a really good Galaxy Opal, and now they doubled to 6,000 MT, if you bought tons and tons of Jaden McDaniels, or you bought tons and tons of Claxton, for example, and he doubles in price, now you could be looking at like multiple, just thousands, hundred thousands of MT if you guys really want to invest in these. I'm not going to say go out and buy like hundreds of these Jaden McDaniels and the, you know, the Danny Grangers and the De'Aaron Foxes. I'm just letting you guys know, if you want to invest in some cards, these might be a little bit risky, but I would say if you just buy one of each from these 3 sets, I don't see the risk in that at all. You're going to be paying 15,000 MT for a Galaxy Opal player. For this set, let's say you get them all for about 10,000 MT on average. You're paying 50,000 MT for who will most likely be a better Galaxy Opal. So 15,000 for the first one from the Flash mystery player. The second Galaxy Opal player from the Idols is going to be about 50,000 MT, and then this one is going to be, let's say, 125 to 150,000 MT for a dark matter player. So in total, let's say it's 125, like that's under 200,000 MT for 1 dark matter and 2 Galaxy Opals. I feel like that's really not that bad value. Not so you guys have to do all 3 sets, and that's just, well, like, that's not even like investing in the cards. Like you might hold on to them and they might, let's say, double in price like some of these diamonds, and you can just make a little amounts of MT. If you guys really want to try to make a lot, you can maybe, you know, pick one random one, like let's say JV or RJ Barrett, and just buy a ton of them and hope that they're the gatekeeper for the set, because maybe one of these Galaxy Opals are really, really good and everybody's trying to lock in, you know, for the Galaxy Opal player, and one of these cards is a gatekeeper. And then same thing with the dark matter. Right now it's looking like Robin is going to be the gatekeeper, but I actually think it's going to be somebody else. Either the card that releases on Tuesday, or just maybe a De'Aaron Fox or Danny Granger could potentially become the gatekeeper. So if you guys wanted to invest in these cards, I think right now is going to be a great way to make MT in the long run. Me personally, I don't think I'm going to really invest in so many of these cards and just go buy tons of Danny Grangers and De'Aaron Foxes. I think what I'll do is just have every single card in the set in my collection, and then probably lock in all 3 of these sets if the Opals are worth it, and then if not, and the dark matter's worth it. If not, then I'll just sell them back pretty much what I got them for, because if you're buying these Opals for like 25-30,000 MT, they're not really going to go that much cheaper. And even like maybe a week before this set does get released and you're able to lock in the cards, people might be getting hyped up and, you know, expecting the lock-ins to be next week. So you can even sell before they drop and maybe double your MT, or at least make a lot of MT. So I just want to let you guys know this, because it is a great opportunity to make MT. I'm not guaranteeing you, I'm not saying like 100% go invest in these cards, you're gonna be able to make millions and thousands of MT. It's not a guarantee, it's always a risk to invest in cards. I'm just letting you guys know I think this is one of the better ways to possibly make MT in my team in season 5. But let me know in the comment section down below, are you guys going to be holding on to any of these cards in the Idols, the Prime, the Mystery, you know, any of these cards? Are you guys going to be trying to lock in for them? Are you guys investing in some cards? And let me know what you guys think about these new cards in the lock-in sets. But hopefully you guys did enjoy, and the video did help you guys out, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.